We love LionsXII! Yeah! LionsXII! We love you!
Hello friends, okay, for tonight's fight, my prediction, LionsXII will beat Kelantan by 3-1. Sharil Shah will score the goal, Gabriel and Haris Harun.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll win 3-1, hopefully tonight.
As for me, I don't care. 1 goal will do, 3 points important. 1, 2, 3. Go LionsXII!
We think the score will be 2-1, 1 from Safwan and 1 from Haris. Go LionsXII!
Greetings, Jalan Besar Stadium. LionsXII fans are going to kick off very soon. Can we make some noise for the LionsXII?
And it is Kelantan that will get us underway again, kicking from right to left. That's the him and a couple of other star names that he has. As the flipped header goes to the far post, the danger's not clear yet. Faris Ramley pulls it back. What a chance that was for the opening goal. So Fami Alfin had pushed right in there. And a good play from him. Shafiq Ghani with a first-time layoff out wide. Faris Ramley cuts inside, finds Shafiq Ghani. One-on-one with a keeper. Great save.
That's right, he's shown he can use both feet at the moment, so cutting and shooting is always
Flag's gone up. That's not going to stand. The flag went up straight away, and I don't know where that's come from. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's the second controversial decision between Safwan and Shakir, but that's brilliant skill from Faris Ramley again. Faris Ramley on the burst, and we know he's dangerous. He gets down to the byline, puts a cross in. Natsu heads that one forwards. A little bit of a mistake, but play continues. Long range shot, just trying to catch out the keeper, Isra Mahbud. Teams on 14 points, just telling you how tight this league is. Shakir, great ball whipped in, and again, but then gets dispossessed because there's two defenders there. Safwan goes flying, play continues. Shafiq Ghani's offside. The flag just went up as soon as the ball was played forward, so both sides have had the ball in the back of the net, and again that's going to be a very, very tight call. It was a tight call in the first half. The question is, was this as tight as that one? Layoff there from Shakir, out wide. Nice ball whipped in, and Shafiq Ghani couldn't bring it down, and what a stunning strike that was for him. Really struggling, but they didn't kick the ball out, so why should the Lions? It's as simple as that. Lovely ball from Shawalisha. Gabriel Quack has the pace to get there. He gets to the byline, puts it back. Brilliant save from Khairul Fahmy. He got his angles completely spot on there. So Helen fighting away again, bringing the ball back, and again the Lions 12 look to come forwards. Just 2 minutes left, plus stoppage time at the end of this game. Lovely ball through. Shafiq Ghani's onside. He's poked it, goal bound. It's gone in the corner. What a finish that was. Well, you have to say, the way that the Lions 12 have gone about their business this second half, they stepped up the tempo, they've kept it going, and as we look to our right-hand side, Bayaki is jumping up and down, he's bouncing off the ceiling. That's what it means to these squad members as well. They're absolutely over the moon, but a stunning, stunning piece of play from the Lions 12, and what a finish from Shafiq Ghani. Nicely clipped into the corner, easily dealt with by Shafiq Ghani. There is the full-time whistle, so it was absolute heartbreak for Kelantan, as that last-minute strike from Shafiq Ghani in the 89th minute, a superb piece of play, and the youngster slid it home with absolute sublime quality. He had the ball in the back of the net earlier, but it was ruled offside. But nonetheless, you can hear this stadium is rocking, because it's the Lions 12 that pick up another 3 points.
me, they are the best team. They have two very good foreign players, and with the experienced Malaysian boys, and a good goalkeeper. They are well balanced, and you can see, it was very tight game. Could have gone either way. I mean, they could have scored or we could have scored, in our breaks and in their breaks, So I feel that it was really hard-earned 3 points tonight.
Well, I think this was one game that was maybe not nice to watch. It's quite physical, quite tactical, with lots of fouls, lots of challenges, but then at the end we make one mistake and Lions scored. Unfortunately, the Lions substitution make change in the game out. Substitution didn't make change, and this is our problem all this season, that we depends on the few players. We lost lots of players, but our new signings are not good enough. They don't show the difference which we had before. Overall, at the end, Lions were fighting. They were maybe more hungry, but which is normal when you're playing at home. Same when Kelantan playing in Kota Baru, then we always have advantage because the fans is giving you a little bit extra energy, extra morale and things like that.
It's still early days. I know we are a young team, and I believe that, along the way, young boys, when it comes under pressure, how they're going to react. When they are fighting for something, how they're going to react. That's important, you see. If they get carried away and they can't perform, there'll be a problem. But if we take a game at a time, I think it's best for the team.
But they have chance. They have chance because, sorry, at home they are strong. Whatever people talking, this is basically Singapore national team. You have 5, 6, 7 players that play in Suzuki Cup. You have whole under 21 national team. So all these players have quality, otherwise they will not play for national team. Singapore problem is the Singapore base is very small, but this is the best. So all these players definitely deserve to be good professionals, and some of them probably can play somewhere out of Singapore. So on the pitch they showing quality. Will they be champions? Sometimes depends on some small things. Sometimes one of the Singapore problem is top scorer. Singapore doesn't have anybody who is, somebody who will be inside the box and score 20-30 goals per season. This is one big problem. This one is, look, if you check the Ines League, the best players, best scorers, it's Alex Juric, who is 40 to 43. He's best in national team. So Singapore doesn't have scorer from Fun this time. Probably last player who was finisher was Fun.
I mean, obviously I can buy a foreign striker to solve the problem. We have to nurture our own talents like Shafiq Ghani, Fazrul. If Khairul Nizam comes back, Shafiq Zainal, and even Iqbal, we have to throw them in, give them opportunity. Maybe we will find that guy who will be future for Singapore. Okay, what is the turning point? Honestly, I feel it's the last 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Because Kelantan had a game on Wednesday and they travel on Friday. I think looking at this, I expected them to dip in the last quarter. So I feel that that's the time we have to put in fresh legs, like bringing in Gabriel, bringing in Fazrul, bringing in Safirul will help us try to nick something. That's the way I look at the game.
But it's definitely, but like I tell you, after this, from 25th of March, we will have 11 matches in 35 days, which you don't have any other team in the world that will play so many games. So definitely we'll have problem, we'll be exhausted because, when you're doing something like that, they don't understand. In Europe, clubs are doing, but in Europe they have 30 world-class players. They have all kind of recovery. They have everything, the latest modern in medicine. They're flying with business class. And my players sitting Nasi Lemak and traveling with Ereja or any other plan, staying in. So it's definitely not the same,
I mean, this goal definitely gives him the morale and confidence. But he's a talented boy, he's technique is good, you know. He knows how to spray the passes. I mean, we have somebody who can develop into a good player in the future. It was a great goal, you know. I think he had one offside. I don't know if it was offside or not. I must see the TV. And the second one was onside. I think it was a great goal and a great night for us, you know. And beating the champions of Malaysia Cup, FA Cup, and the league title, you know, because with Kelantan, to beat them, it is special for us tonight. I mean, we need to work on that to create chances, get into the box and get shots from outside the box. Because I feel that in the first half, Faris got into good positions and chose the wrong pass. You know, so you just need to get some experience and pick the right pass in the box. We're sure we could have scored. So I think we are okay trying to work on it and just move on from there.